So today the students got to present their projects to the sponsors who gave them their project briefs, and those sponsors are going to be able to use all of the work that the students did either directly or indirectly as sources of inspiration.
The event was organized superbly, and I think the students did a great job presenting. They worked for a short time but had fairly polished things to share with us. The partners over here that they worked with were excited. They thought that they did a fantastic job and that they provided value for them.
So it's always a little bit difficult to tell within the short windows of time that we get to access every year. But I think what we've seen is that many of the sponsors come back, which I think shows that there's some value that's being brought.
It's always fun to see what the students end up with. Some of the projects today were surprises to me, and some of them were pleasant surprises and some of them were more typical, like, oh, it sounds like you probably got stuck on something. That is also still very valuable for them because they get to reflect later on, well, what is my project sponsor actually going to be able to take away from this? I still think that's very valuable because the students then can take that on in the future if they do something similar like this or if they work in industry later.
I think it actually really helps them when they're applying for jobs and other kinds of positions. We've seen many students go on to graduate work if they're in an undergraduate program. We've also seen them take, I think, a very unique flavor with them when they go into traditional industry roles as well. Many of the people sort of have honed their research abilities here and gone on to careers in UX research, which is really exciting. And I think the ability to engage with the multiple different kinds of stakeholders that are present in this kind of digital civics environment actually prepares them really well for industry roles where you have to understand a lot of that same kind of infrastructure, just in a slightly different form.
The Digital Civics Exchange is mutually beneficial for our students and the partners over here, and it's been a fantastic experience.